talk about some stuff real quick before, the indie game stuff starts. Apparently, there's a Diddy on TikTok, apparently. Diddy is on TikTok. Well, somebody similar to Diddy, apparently. I'd be curious what this is about.
All right, guys. So a new drama just dropped with this TikTok star by the name of Ashley Barnes, who's out here using the Diddy starter pack to prey on other fellow friends and creators, and, well, I suppose anybody in the vicinity that she wants to prey on. I mean, good God. Based on the info I heard about this girl so far, she's literally out here using the Cosby method, dropping foreign objects into the drinks of people who least.
Jesus. All right, this is how we're starting off, aren't we, huh? This is how we're starting.
Suspected, with the sole focus of taking advantage of people who don't know where they are, how they got there, and who they're with. Like, she's out here doing nasty work.
Basically, if y'all do not know, Ashley Barnes is a creator on TikTok with 2.2 million followers. She's not an actress from Nickelodeon. I know everyone's thinking that. No, she's a TikToker. Also, side note, while all these incidents were happening, she had a girlfriend, by the way. This happened to apparently multiple people. I'm gonna list every single person here that was a part of the incident if you want to watch all their detailed stories. Okay, Ashley had a drawer in her room where she had adult toys and gummies that would make you obviously gay.
And basically, that's the first part of the story I heard.
Yeah, what? Interesting.
From multiple sources as well. This recently high school graduate, Ashley Barnes, invited a whole bunch.
She's a high schooler and she's doing this? Oh God, dude.
People to I guess a hotel room to party and whatnot, and apparently this little freakazoid had a whole bunch of sex toys and drugs in the drawer of which she was planning on using on these unsuspecting individuals. I mean, good God, ladies and gentlemen, it just seems like we are slipping into perpetual decay as each day passes by. I mean, what in the ever-living fuck is going on here?
And just take a bunch of stuff, obviously. Brad, the TikToker here, was with Ashley, and Ashley.
So let me see. So TikTok star Ashley Barnes has been accused of sexual assault attempt, drugging, and pestering by fellow influencer Brad Mason. On Tuesday, July 15, 2025, Mason shared a series of story videos on the platform claiming that Barnes pressured him, her roommates, and an unnamed popular TikTok couple into taking sex gummies and engage in sexual acts. Well, okay. All right. I guess this is what we're starting off with, aren't we, huh?
Ashley was asking, what can she do to be better for him? And she was like, should I get boobs or should I lose 10 pounds? Brad obviously was extremely uncomfortable by this conversation. I'm literally reading the notes from the story right now and it's actually so disgusting. Anyways, I was obviously uncomfortable, so we tried to sleep it off and ignore her. During that, she started touching herself inappropriately. Someone that was also over had a boyfriend during this incident and she kept convincing them to like get with her.
So clearly you understand the type of timing this woman was on. Imagine being in a hotel full of people there to likely, drink, have a good time, maybe smoke, and just chill. And this weirdo Ashley Barnes out of nowhere starts touching herself in front of a whole bunch of people. And you can imagine this is probably how everybody was looking at her as soon as she started taking her pants off. Like, girl, what the fuck were you doing? Or why are you doing that? Like a fucking plot twist if I've ever seen. Pause though, slow down. Come in closer. I want to talk to you. Bring it in.
Crazy.
If any of you need extra money.
Extra money? Oh my God, wow. I didn't know you can get extra money. Oh, dude, goodness gracious. Tell me more.
To the video. But as you can see in the upper portion of this video with this bit of an article piece saying, TikTok star Ashley Barnes has been accused of sexual assault, attempted drugging, and pestering by fellow.
That's crazy that it's a guy that's actually saying this. I'd be very curious to see, like, it'd be like, oh, there's probably a bunch of people that would probably say, it should have been me, not him, should have been me.
Influencer Brad Mason.
Let's be honest here. The only reason why she is doing that to a guy or so is probably because the guy is probably like what, a very handsome looking guy. Let's be honest here. The moment that she sees a lot of you guys saying it should have been me, probably she would not do it. She'll probably call the cops on you guys anyway. So let's just be a little bit realistic here, okay? All right. Truth to a spade, okay? All right, let's be honest here, okay? You can get extra money by drugging out visitors and assaulting their wallet. I almost said it, but they said her age.
Tuesday, July 15th, 2025, Mason shared a series of storytime videos on the platform claiming Barnes pressured him, her roommates, and an unnamed popular TikTok couple into taking sex gummies and engaging in sexual acts. I mean, good God, these TikTokers, like, they're out here in the current year genuinely doing disgustingly nasty work.
Now, the thing about Ashley is I guess she has a history of substance abuse. So she has this whole sobriety thing, which I guess was out the window during this whhole hotel event.
So here we go with the substance.
Even if she hasn't seen me, I'll be in jail already. I'm just being, we're just being realistic here, chat, okay? All right, those people who always say, it should have been me, it should have been me. Let's be honest here. No.
Substance abuse excuse, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, guys, if you can't keep your drink, that's one thing, all right? If you're a tweaker after a couple bottles of, you know, your drink of choice, understandable, bro. But that does not give you the justification nor the excuse to start stripping, touching people, and allegedly SAing people, all while you are at the age of 17. Apparently, I don't even know what's going on with these TikTokers anymore. This woman...
Well, she is a famous TikToker, I guess, you know, so... Down she goes, I guess. Famous TikTokers, always ruining their career, I guess.
Or young lady is in Los Angeles, and she is 17 years old and literally plotted a whole Diddy escapade.
Wait, she's 17 years old and she's in California, Los Angeles? Damn, 17 years old. What was I doing when I was 17 years old? That was such a long time ago. Probably going outside. Probably drawing. Hanging out with friends, doing studies, and that's pretty much about it, so. Bro, I was still watching Dragon Ball Super when I was 17.
In a hotel room and invited a whole bunch of people who are allegedly minors as well to participate in activities that should not have been happening at all. Here's a statement from one of the victims who was there that night.
She's obviously not clear-minded. I'm telling her, you need to stop. You're my friend. You're nothing more. I grab her. I put her in her bed. Put the covers over. Boom. Problem solved. But
Damn, she's fucking sexually starved. Jeez. Like, she's literally trying to get like almost every single guy to try to, like, you know, rail her. God lord, to be honest. Oh my god.
she's still going. So, sitting on the edge of the bed, Bradley's on the other side, roommate's on the other side. Me, roommate, Bradley are talking. What's the move? What are we getting? Like, are we getting out of here? She sits up, grabs her hand, starts like playing with my elbow in a way.
Damn, she touched his elbow, bro. Holy shit. I can't believe it. Like, she actually touched this man's elbow after he put her to bed and said no. I mean, the hurt, the pain, the trauma.
I grab her, get her off. Stop. I have a girlfriend. Okay? Sits up again. In my shirt. I'm like, oh no. Like, oh, like, bro. Stop that shit. Like, I got, bro, like, stop.
Not gonna lie, bro. This is some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. Now, this may likely have happened, literally. I haven't
It could happen. It could not. You know, take it as a grain of salt at the end of the day, you know?
seen any video proof of any of this, but based off of all the information that I know
It's
about...
a lot of he said, she say so far, so there's nothing, you know, there's nothing concrete here, so... But if it is true, that is pretty crazy.
This girl, Ashley Barnes, she is a crazy ass bee, and I do believe this young lad here.
Well, actually, so if we go back a little bit, watch. If we
This
go back a little
girl,
bit.
Ashley Barnes, she is a crazy...
Yeah, if I showed you this photograph to like a random person or so, they'd probably be like, "Is this bitch crazy? Is she crazy? Is she a crazy one? She has that crazy eyes, man. She got that crazy smile too as well. She kind of does give off that craziness vibe, to be honest. Kind of gives me off crazy girlfriend vibes.
Yes, B, and I do believe this young lad here. I'm not gonna lie, you know, it is a bit weird the way
She looks like someone I known. Really?
he's trying to reenact this thing. I mean, bro was like,
Bro, stop that shit. Like, I got, bro, like, stop.
like that's some shitty ass B tier 2B movie type acting if I've ever seen some shit like that. Like, no diss to this kid, Capri, but yeah, man. Apparently in this situation also he had a girlfriend and whatnot. So like, listen, not to drag this story out any longer than it needs to be. This weirdo Ashley Barnes invited her friends and creators.
POV, you got broken up with right before prom, so your guy best friend pulled up.
To a hotel room, had some drugs, some sex toys, you know, Diddy starter pack 3.0 type shit, trying to drug people and, you know, and getting them into and trying to get them into compromising positions of which she could, I suppose, take some booty cheeks with. Listen, man, this girl, for all I know, is still out and about free, and something needs to happen, bro. She needs to be arrested. Some type of restraining order needs to be filed. Like, genuinely, man, you can't be out here trying to Bill Cosby people you know, people that know you, and thinking you can get away with that type of shit and nobody was gonna speak out. Like, I just personally don't get it. And by the way, apparently this is just scratching the surface of the lore regarding this 17-year-old girl. I'm probably not gonna talk about it ever again unless it becomes something more
True.
viral and
Yeah.
huge. But genuinely speaking, this just highlights and reaffirms my belief that social media, especially TikTok, has literally and irreparably damaged the psyches of a generation full of people. Anyway,
I think it's definitely the younger generation about this TikTok thing.
thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about the Ashley Barnes situation? If you know more about it, you know, feel free to air your opinions down below in the comments.
It's kind of crazy. Let me see what you send me here real quick. Wow, look at that. Looks pretty identical, to be honest. Wait, hold up. Where is that picture at?
Ashley Barnes, she is a crazy
Oh my god, Dark, I swear to God, you are unbelievable. I swear, resemblance is uncanny. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Honestly, who knows? We'll see. But it is pretty crazy to hear that this is a famous TikToker, right? And she has, you know, there's nothing wrong of having sexual toys in your room, right? As long as you like hide it and don't show your friends and everything like that, right? For a sleepover. But it's like unless your friend group is like into that shit, then hey man, be my guest, you know, go freaky if you want to. But like on top of that, you bring in like drugs and stuff like that to drug them is another questionable. That's a very questionable thing, you know, to be honest. It's kind of like, what are you doing here? What you doing here? It's kind of a little bit weird, you know. Jesus, 17 years old and she's doing this kind of shenanigans. Kind of crazy in my personal opinion. What a crazy story. I'm wondering how true it is. She could be a freaky person, you know, at the end of the day. Hey man, you be freaky, man. Just keep it in bed, you know. But like drugging people? That's crazy. That's crazy though. That's the crazy one right there, is that she has like drugs and everything to, you know, to do the Bill Cosby move, you know. But anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazz stuff. Shut up, Hazu. No, stop it. Keep your horniness to yourself. That's the end of the video. And peace.